Rugby League continues in Tauranga. Thank you so much for joining us for the 2024 Girls National Youth Tournament. We've had a feast of action throughout the day. The best under-18s and under-16s women's teams representing their region. They've been on show. And in the limelight today is an under-16s competition between Auckland versus Coastline District. Gorgeous conditions for rugby league. Trying to assert their authority early. And without fail, it's the Auckland team on the right. In the opening minute, they race away to a 4-0 lead. What a great start from the Auckland side. That is exactly the start this Auckland team wanted. The best of the best from the under-16s Wahine from around the region. Right here you are witnessing the future of Wahine Rugby League. Great start from Auckland. Magnificent pedigree with so many of their players. Sofa, Eliola, Talaval, Rind. They all have whānau that have reigned supreme in the game of rugby league, and in this national tournament they're pretty keen to do their whānau proud. Still in possession, running from right to left on your screens in the blue jerseys. Auckland Rugby League. A couple of their forwards have been powerhouses so far throughout the tournament. Aria Tuakaraina, the number 10. She is not whakama, not shy in taking the ball. She is hungry for possession. So too is Iana Edmonds. Gone are the days when the forwards from rugby league make a run and then head to the sideline. Wahine Toa in Tauranga. We're coming to you from the Arataki Sports Grounds in Tauranga, the heart and soul of rugby league at Mount Maunganui. Standing tall is our taonga Maua, witnessing some of the best rugby league you can imagine at a junior level for women. 2 20-minute halves. Auckland dominating proceedings at the moment against Coastline. I was fortunate enough to listen to the huddle of the Auckland team prior to coming out for the final. And their coach, Terry Morrison, expressed to his players, we didn't come here to compete, we came here to win a national title. And to do that, they have to win the semi-final. Glorious day. Not often you witness rugby league on a sunshine day. Pushing 19 to 20 degrees. And if you joined us yesterday with that 30-kilometre-an-hour westerly, today is no longer inclement weather. Absolutely delightful. The fatigue will start settling in for these players. Two 20-minute halves. At least 80% of the possession has remained with Auckland. They've got the points on the board. They've got possession now on the attacking half, and they've had most of the ball. At some stage, this defence from Coastline will start to back off. Great tackle. One of the better defenders throughout the tournament has been Kian Bedo, the number 5 from Coastline. Quality of defence throughout this tournament has evolved since last year. That's something that's been notable for those that witness these tournaments year in and year out. With the Warriors securing a place next year in the NRLW, contracts are up for grabs. These under-16 players and under-18 representatives want to showcase themselves to the selectors. There's a few scouts out and about. We've seen them come and go. If you witness the under-18s semi-final matches, the one thing we noticed from the victors, Akarana and also the South Island Scorpions, was they do not play one-out rugby league. They play as a team. Those players are not interested in representing the tournament team. They don't want to individually top the tackle count or even be the highest try scorer. What they want to do is win a national title for their team players. Under the pump at the moment. Coastline down by 10 points midway through the first half. They have the ball, they need yards. Who do they go to? Who's the playmaker? Julia Samiolu. Beautiful right foot step. First day of the tournament that worked against every opponent. It is not working against Auckland. Charging run. So much pace. Fatia Lofa. More of that for Coastline. This is a do-or-die match in the under-16s competition. Left foot comes in. Not much attacking flair on the kick. Good option from Edmonds, but the execution wasn't there. Here she comes, holds up the middle. More yards than just about any other runner has Abigail Okusu. Tackle number 3 for Auckland. Clinical in attack is the Auckland team, playing in the blue jerseys, right to left of your screen. Surrendering possession. Keep an eye on the line defence from this Auckland side. It's not just about being one good defender, it's about moving up as a team. Certainly one of the hot favourites is this Auckland side. Right now, they are living up to their expectation. With the ball, Auckland feed, scrum move, set play. Just making easy yards is the Auckland side. Coastline starting to drop off. Three, four players from Auckland screaming for the ball. drawing 3 defenders, trying to offload, creating the overlap. Decent pass, line open. Auckland, too good. Running through the motion at the moment is this Auckland side. Time for Coastline to regroup. There was some kōrero from the coach before they ran out, Amy Arataki Tekuda. She was fully aware of the attacking prowess of this Auckland side, but she said to her players, you cannot make mistakes and you need to tackle. Tackle they have. They've been forced to do far too much defence. They need the ball in hand. The errors have been creeping in from Coastline, but that is what a team like Auckland does to you. They are exceptionally well drilled. You are watching the 2024 Girls National Youth Tournament. Stream Shop teaming up with the NZRL. If you've been fortunate enough to watch the coverage over the last couple of days, we say ngā mihi nui. If you're anywhere in the Bay of Plenty, come to Tauranga. This right here is the future of women's rugby league. This game at this age group has evolved tremendously over the past 3 years. They run faster, they tackle harder. Wa tene toa, right here in Tauranga. And if it's school holidays for you and you like your rugby league and you're looking for something to do tomorrow, tune in to the finals day. After 3 days of competition, we will announce the national champions from each region for the under-16s and under-18s women's event, and also a national team won't be named, but a tournament team will be revealed. And you get the feeling a tournament team, if you're going to make that team, you've got a great chance of representing Aotearoa in rugby league. Punishing defence from Auckland. That has been the difference between these two sides. They don't just make a tackle, they force their opponents off the line. Great opportunity here for Coastline. Attacking down the left edge. No way through the wall of defence. Opting to go up the middle. Thousands of fans have turned out to the main field here at Mount Maunganui, showcasing their talents, the best of the best. Short dart down the right-hand side, smothering defence. No way through for Coastline at this stage. They will have to come up with something different. The defence is too good on the fringes and in the middle. We know Julia Samuelu, Nalamia Kim, 6-7-8 combination. They can kick and ask questions of the opposition. They have to do that now. Just 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Auckland leading Coastline 14 points to 0. She's a scorcher. An unforced error from Auckland. Great opportunity for Coastline to claw their way back into this match. No charges coming into the ruck. Quick play the ball is what Coastline need. Distribution down to Te Taha Maui. Good play. Options down to the left for Coastline. Great cutout pass. Nice and flat. Overlap. Defence comes in from the wing. Ball held. Made it much easier for the defence to nullify the play. One out play at the moment for Coastline. How much was that penalty needed? This will be the third set of 6 Coastline have had in 5 minutes. At some stage, they need to put points on the board. Great communication. Tackle 1. One out play at the moment from Coastline. Is there a way of penetrating the Auckland defence? That has been the story of the day for Coastline. Doing the hard yards, fatigue sets in, and here come the errors. Very few errors indeed from Auckland. They are a well-drilled team. Dominant performance from this Auckland side. You're watching the under-16s national tournament. These are secondary school Wahine Rugby League players, not representing their colleges, but representing their regions. Some of the teams have had an opportunity to train over the last few months, like Auckland. Others, like the Scorpions from the South Island. And also the team from Northland have only been able to gather over the last week and a half. But right here, you are watching the future of women's rugby league. How good is that defence? Down by 14, yet Tiaroha Rameka puts her body on the line to stop the opposition. Easy yards at the moment from Auckland, trying to make their way past the halfway line. The forwards have set the platform. They have cemented position for their team, and then they leave it up to their backs to do their stuff. 3 more tackles before the kick. Straight up the middle. Great charge. Miss tackle. Swerving. Try. Saving tackle. How good is it, John Quinn? She had to make that tackle, or it was a try for Auckland. That one will make the show real. Overlap, down left. Auckland, one more if they need. Who needs it? Estera Winter Satini had the support of her good friend Desire Taitaki. But she said, actually, Desire, you scored a couple of times yesterday. I think I'll take this one myself. Support play, outstanding from this Auckland side. And on a hot day, after defending for 80% of the match, Coastline would be looking forward to the Oranges at halftime. Dominant performance from this Auckland under-16s team. Hard to believe most of these players are 15 years and younger. They are on a mission here in Tauranga. No conversion this time from Auckland. They have been heavily focused as a regional unit to take the national title. They have a spring in their step. Coastline at the moment, the shoulders are down, and in fact not that keen to come up to the halfway mark to kick the ball. They need to find a way to lift their game. Perfect timing for Coastline as the referee calls a break to the first half. We'll take a short 5 minutes rest. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the second half. If you're an Auckland fan, you've got whānau and friends playing. Hey, make a cup of tea and hurry back. Auckland leading Coastline 18 points to 0.
We understand that our customer needs their plant and equipment up, running and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Using only world-class product from the likes of Bridgestone and Yokohama, there is no compromise for your valuable machines. Our attention to detail and precision is second to none. It's this customer experience that separates Pertec from the pack. Pertec will keep you operating.
Kia ora. Let's get you ready to go out there and have an epic rugby league game. But first things first, let's have a A simple warm-up is a game changer. Not only will it improve your performance, but it will reduce the chances of you getting an injury. And if you want to skip the sore muscles, don't skip the cool down. Now, tackling is a big part of the game, so don't cheat on the technique. A good tackle technique will help keep everyone safe. Collisions happen all the time, so it's important to know how to spot a concussion and what to do if it happens to you or a teammate. Sweet as, have a then go get into it.
This is some story right here! It's an absolute feast!
E tangata whenua Aotearoa e tū, e te tai tokerau e tū, hoki anga kuikui e tū. New Zealand stand up, this is our time.
Heavily strapped right knee does the number 10, and yet she will not give up. Where is the playmaker for Coastline? Fourth tackle kick. Despite the sun in the eyes, very well taken by Didri Walker Tuliafonga. Very well drilled Auckland outfit from one centre to the other. Abigail Okusu scored an impressive try in the first half. Just 16 years of age. Hoping to make her mark in women's rugby league. There's an uncharacteristic error from this Auckland team. Pretty keen for the quick play the ball, push it between the legs, and our referee says that is a knock-on. Great opportunity here for Coastline. I'm not sure if you joined us earlier today, but in the under-18s semi-final clash and pool play where the Bay Plenty were up against Northland, the Bay raced away to a 26-0 lead in the first half. And Northland had a chat, a corridor at half-time, and decided to fight back in the second half. So looking for a spirited effort at the moment from Coastline. It's errors like that that make your coach, Amy Rataha Takuda, put her head in her hands. Scrum is formed. Auckland with the feed. Set play. Great show and go out wide. Good defence from Coastline. Making their way towards the goal. Nothing fancy from Auckland at the moment. They just want the yards. Looking for their powerhouse players, dragging not 1, 2, 3, 4, but 5 players with her. Outstanding stuff, Alena Sofa. Referee says, take it back 2 metres, play the ball. Still tackle number 3, dummy jig, untouched and through. Clever play. She has been crafty throughout this whole tournament. Always deceptive. Not always willing to hang on to the ball. Has distributed well, which has been expected of her, but occasionally she sees an opportunity. Look at the hole there, just short of the marker defenders. Annalisa Leolo, the number 9 from Auckland, this time, after being one of the better passers throughout the tournament, said, I'm going to hang on to it myself. I'm going to score a try. Sending a message is Auckland. This tournament a few years ago, you'd appreciate the fact that the skill set from the players wasn't top-notch. Not so many dummies, not so many jigs. Maybe not even great goal kicking. Well, guess what? That has changed. There's tournaments like this, thanks to the NZRL, that has put women's rugby league on the map. Still scoreless is Coastline. What a well-drilled side is this Auckland team. They will receive the ball. No answers at the moment for Coastline. I guess as we approach the halfway mark of the second half, Coastline don't necessarily need to chance their arm. They need to play for each other. They do not need to hope that the clock keeps ticking. Make the tackles, see where there's an opportunity, expose a weakness in the opposition. There's always a weakness, no matter what. It is 13 versus 13 on the pitch. 17 versus 17 in total. And saying that, the reserve players, the bench players, which have probably had more game time than the first named players from Auckland, have been outstanding. O'Reilly Aki, Moa, Takai, Latu, Jones, Whanau, Taki. Those players are saying we want a starting position, but when it comes to a team like this Auckland team, it doesn't matter who starts. It's a team of 17. So Auckland on a mission to keep Coastline scoreless. Coastline on a mission to get the pill across the line. This has to be one of the best defensive performances we have seen from an under-16s team throughout this National Girls Youth Tournament. Forced to kick on the fourth tackle is Coastline. The chasers are there. Picked up by the Auckland player. Great opportunity for Coastline. Even the Auckland fans were hoping they would score. It was definitely coats and scarves on day one of the tournament. Day two in Tauranga, and the sunblock's out. And we would anticipate on day three, maybe a few showers in true rugby league tradition. It won't matter, the fans will turn up. Great charging run. 14 metres at least at this stage in the game as we approach the halfway mark of the second half. The stamina of this Auckland side is the difference as well. They are tremendously fit. There is more fitness going on in their training regime than just playing rugby league. Penalty awarded. Here come Auckland. Just beyond the halfway mark on tackle number 2. Talavo quickly plays the ball. They go down the right edge. The left edge has been uncomfortable for Coastline. An attempt at a ball and all tackle. It took 3 players, but eventually they managed to shut down Walker Tulafulu. Looking very comfortable indeed is this Auckland attack. Everyone has a job and they know what their task is. Cut-out pass, decoy runners, powerhouse runners. Quick play the ball. Great stuff from this Auckland under-16s team. Big right hand fend, charging her way to the line. Sefa. The referee did not like the attention she received from the defenders, so they received the ball again. This could be the icing on the cake for Auckland. I know there's still well over 9 minutes to be played, but leading 24-0. They've certainly been the better of these two sides in the second half on attack and defence. Plenty of options for them right and left. Nice hold, deciding to go down the right. The defence crossed over, but they weren't quick enough. Abigail Okusu, in a deja vu from the first half, holds the ball cleanly, despite the defenders coming in, did not need the assistance of her winger. And that there is all class from the number 3 from Auckland. Still had plenty of work to do. Did Okusu. The defence scrambled, did their best to try and take the ball out of her hand. She's done this before. Plenty of times, in fact, at this tournament. Attempting to put the icing on the cake. Not an easy kick from the sideline. In fact, one of the more difficult kicks, falling short and to the right. I wonder how much the goal kicking will be a difference as we approach the finals on day 3 of this tournament. I would imagine plenty. 28 points to 0. 7 minutes remaining. Stay tuned. Keep watching your friends in whānau. Not a good time for me to talk about the mercy rule, which is a 40-point advantage, so nowhere near close to that. Not even close. What we might be close to is Coastline looking for a penalty, forcing an error, getting possession and crossing the line. Good kick-off from Coastline. Chasers coming through. Need to put pressure on the ball runners. Cannot give them time to wind up. Charging run. Clever play from Auckland. Not 1 but 2 passes off the ruck. Then drawing 3 players and managing to offload. You draw those players and there is always an overlap or a gap. They are a very well-drilled team, is Auckland. Decoy runner coming through. Referee said you can get away with that. Great tackle. One of the best tackles we have seen so far in the tournament, and that was Megan Gardner, the number 9 from Coastline. She had to make it. No tackle. That was a try to Auckland. Now that is inspirational for your team. Here comes Talia. The back line lined up for Auckland. Every player hungry for the ball. Decoys coming through. Cut out passes. Charging down the right-hand side. The defence scrambles and does well. Good effort to take down Winter Satini. Still options there. Just too tired from defending is Coastline. So many opportunities for Auckland. Their forwards do the hard yards, get it up to the line, and then there are opportunities left and right. Credit to the defence of Coastline to nullify that attack for several minutes, but eventually you wear down. Pleased to take the 4 points. O'Reilly Aki, the number 14. She's had plenty of game time as the number 14. She's been asserting herself as a starting player for Auckland. Showing no mercy is this Auckland side against Coastline District in this under-16s semi-final of the Girls National Youth Tournament. We're in Tauranga. Superb kick. These Auckland players have the Midas touch at the moment. Kira Rind slotting it in from the sideline. Not sure if you've ever attempted a goal kick in rugby league from the sideline, but it's not an easy thing to do, especially under pressure in a semi-final with the wind coming in across you. That one there should be proud of. $34-0. Still time for Coastline to get possession and try and across the line. Be good for women's rugby league in general. They are taking on a determined Auckland outfit. These Auckland players look like it's the first minute of the match, not the last. Coastline will have to start taking out the legs of their opponents, stop them running. Someone needs to go low, someone needs to shut the ball down. Great hands down the right-hand side from Auckland. Overlap to the right, charging her way through. Tulia Funga. Smashing defensive tackle. Another try saver from the Coastline backs. Desperate defence. forcing the error from Auckland. We haven't seen too many of them. That time O'Reilly Aki, after scoring a try shortly before, she had a little look-see down the left. She knew where she wanted it to go, but that was testament to outstanding cover defence from Coastline. Take the score away. That defence was brilliant. Great to see the spirit of these Coastline players not giving up. Heading into the dying stages of this match. If you've been with us all day, hey, good on you. Bet you've enjoyed it. We have. That is how Auckland defend. One player low, one player high. One player stops the legs, one stops the offload. Sometimes the game of rugby league seems so simple. Easy to call, hard to play. That is why we are inspired by this national youth tournament. Great communication from Auckland. Line speed, defensively, outstanding. Moving up, fast, aggressive, putting pressure on the player with the ball. Going through the motions now is Auckland. They won't stop trying to put points on the board, but they do not want any injuries as they count down to the finals of the national tournament on Tuesday. It's almost become a practice session for the Auckland backline. Great support play. Just so fit, so strong. Coastline have been forced to defend at least 70% of this match. They are absolutely exhausted. And they're up against a very hungry and determined Auckland under-16s women's team. Trying to charge her way through to the line. Walker Tulifonga. Dying seconds of the match, wanting to put more points on the board. Never say die attitude from Auckland. That will close us out. The kick at goal. And in terms of performances in attack and defence, individually, it would be unfair to pinpoint any players. As a team, Auckland were ominous. Abigail Okuso crossing for her third try. They have sent a message to their competitors. We are here to win a title. And on the back of this performance against Coastline, they may very well live up to their reputation. Trying to take it to 40 points. Another tough one from the sideline. It's got the legs, but not the flag. There we are, 38-0. Comprehensive victory for Auckland against Coastline in this under-16s clash. They'll have an evening, but they'll rest up, carbohydrate, also hydrate and get ready for the final. They are here to play, is Auckland.